I would say I lived in New Orleans for like 3 years. I used to bartend on Bourbon Street, and I was down there, and I'm tasting the Roman candy taffy. Absolutely perfect, absolutely tradition. And it first started coming out in 1915. And the guy's name was Sam Cortez. He used to run down the streets of New Orleans in the French Quarter, ringing a bell, and saying, "Come get your taffy, come get your taffy."
And he had like a wooden wagon or something.
He had a wooden wagon with this bell. And then, so this rum here, the Roman candy rum, is to celebrate the centennial anniversary of the Roman candy taffy.
And you know, it's a hot new brand on Hotmixology, and why I resonated towards this is that how cool for the makers of Roman candy rum produced it to celebrate that Roman candy taffy, and you know they designed the rum to taste very much like the taffy. Using
it tastes just like it. It blew me away. So when I go to taste it, first time I try to taste this, my expectations already set low. But as soon as I taste it, it took me right back to me being on the street there, the French Quarter, drunk, having a good time, dancing and partying the nights away.
So you get those flavors from it, whether it's the strawberry or the vanilla or the chocolate. These are the true flavors of that rum you get, and I think it's delicious. I mean, we were tasting it.
I think it's incredible. I still want to taste now by itself.
I love it. Now you created a cocktail with it. What cocktail are you making?
Well, so when we tasted these the other night, the first thing that pops in my mind, as to go with the romantic cocktails, is a flip. And a flip is the perfect romantic after dinner drink.
Now, what do you mean by a flip for those of us that don't know?
Yeah, of course. Well, most people don't know about flips, and I can tell you what, as a bartender in my 15 years, I can't tell you a time where anyone's come up and said, "Let me get a flip from you." And I have sold lots of flips of my own by suggesting them. And the flip itself comes back, it's so old it goes back to Shakespearean times. They were drinking flips in. So a flip will always be egg yolk, sugar, citrus, your base spirit, maybe a modifier. So that's what we're going to go with today.
Great.
So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do 1 egg yolk per cocktail. Today we got 2 cocktails, so 2 egg yolks. Throw those guys right in there. All right, and we're going to do about 3 bar spoons full of sugar per egg yolk. So here we go. We got 6 bar spoons total. Now once you have that egg yolk and the sugar combined, now we have to beat them together. So we're just going to beat it for a second. Get yourself almost like a batter going together. And this is the foundation to a flip. And most bartenders who know how to make flips don't know this trick. It's something you have to research and study on your own.
Or watch Hotmixology, and we'll show you the tricks right there.
And it's that simple. Bam, it's done. Batter's
now,
ready to go.
why the name The Flip? Is that just it consists of?
The flip name itself, it goes back so old. I'm not even sure they actually know where it comes from. It's like in Manhattan. Nobody knows.
Right.
And so now we got our egg yolk, our citrus. We have our egg yolk and our sugar. Next thing we're going to do is add our citrus. Now, when the citric acid encounters a protein, it has the same effect like cooking. All right, almost like a ceviche, it causes the proteins or prions to shrivel up, and therefore you have no worry or issues about any bacteria or salmonella. And so we're going to go we're going to go 3/4 of an ounce per egg yolk, 1.5 ounces total.
And what is that? Lemon juice? Lime juice?
That's just lemon juice, fresh squeezed lemon juice. And now what we're going to do is our modifier, and our modifier is going to be a little bit of a spirit that we're going to add to the rum to accentuate their flavors. And so the first thing that popped in my mind to go with would be an Applejack brandy. So we're doing an apple brandy, and Applejack brandies are so old, and we're doing 1/2 ounce of each.
Now the apple brandy in there, that's going to kind of pull all the flavors together.
It's going to pull all the flavors together and accentuate the vanilla and the chocolate we're going to find here in our Roman candy. Now I want to use equal parts of the Roman candy chocolate and vanilla.
Nice.
So we're going to go
up there.
1 ounce per cocktail of each, so we're going to do 2 ounces of the chocolate. And 2 ounces of the vanilla.
And remember, again, all the recipes, hotmixology.com. I mean, make a flip at home. Wow your friends and family with a flip. It's
away.
new to me.
No
I've been in the
one's
liquor industry for over 22 years, and I'll tell you.
It's like a lost art cocktail that people don't even know how to make. They've read about, and they'll still mess it up because they still don't know the history behind it and how to do it.
And now why Dylan is the house mixologist here on Hotmixology is because of this. I mean, if you can show me new things, I love it. I love it.
And I love flips. So the next best thing right here, so the first thing you do with an egg cocktail is you always dry shake it. That's so you get all the citric acid mixed with the egg to completely emulsify it before you add ice. So the first thing you do is just shake it without ice. Let's get it all mixed up in there. And you don't have to shake it too long. That right there is good.
And so we did add both the Roman candy rum, the chocolate and the vanilla.
Chocolate and the vanilla. And then after you dry shake it, then you add your ice.
Why do you dry shake it? Just to get a kind of a whip there with it?
Just to emulsify it completely. And after we add all the ice, now we shake it again with ice. now we have ourselves a perfect flip.
Nice. I'm excited for this one.
I'm very excited as well. I love a good flip, and they're hard to find.
I gotta stand up for this. Nice, look at those colors.
Beautiful colors.
It is a hot new brand. We're talking about Roman Candy Rum, and it's just like I
This
said.
drink is perfect by itself, and if you want to, you can garnish it with lemon peel or nutmeg or anything else you can find lying around.
We're gonna have it just like that. It
Just
is. What
perfect
are we
as
calling
it
it
is
again?
on. This is going to be our Nola Flip.
Nola Flip. Salud.
Salute.
Unexpected, surprising. That's how we do it here on Hotmixology, featuring the hot new brand, the Roman Candy Rum. I mean, great on its own, great in a flip, great any way you put it. We're gonna be right back, mixing up a few more cocktails. It's Hotmixology, making cocktails in the only way we know how with that Hotmixology style. Salute, everybody.